What's up, everyone? It is your boy Arlie, aka Young Garlic, here, coming to you with day 9, I think, day 9 of our trading journal. Um, so did a thing. You guys gonna be kind of mad. Went against my rules a little bit. Played something that was um, just it was a good play. We were late to it. One of our guys in our server named Muffin had a really good call out with Walgreens gap fill to the upside. And I'm not going to go over the trade just because I've gone through it. It was a bad entry. Um, I held it too long and it cost us. I treated it kind of like a lotto, but I over leveraged too much on it, and it's like a $30 loss for us. So not a good trade. What we learned from it was going to add to the rule book. Um, I will take other people's trades, and I'm okay with that. But I'm from now on, if someone makes a good call, that was a great call out. It ended up being a nice move to people who took it. I think it was a 50 or 60% move. I just had a super bad entry on it because I bought it as soon as he said it. So in the future, if someone says, "Hey, check this out," or get in, we're gonna take the time to kind of go through and look for a proper entry, not just WBA click buy. Okay, I'm in. So I kind of broke my rules on that, but shout out to Muffin. It was a really good call. I know a bunch of people made money on the move. We didn't end up finishing the gap fill, but we ended up getting a nice move to the upside on it. So shout out to him for the good call. I just went against my rules on it, and because of that, we are down today like $35. So kind of gave back some of the gains we got Friday. We're still chilling though, still good because we sniped another entry today, folks. Well, not really sniped, but kind of sniped. Um, but our trading is getting a lot better. Me and Riley just talked shortly about it, and um, we just been grinding. Just always gonna give a shout out to my girlfriend for appreciating the grind and what we're doing here. Um, she's been one of my biggest fans, so I appreciate her. I don't even know if she watches my videos or not, but if she does, I'm always getting those points, boys and girls. But anyways, before we get started, as always, we got our social media links below. Please come follow us on those, like some of our content. Our Discord link is below as well. We live trade and do live analysis daily. Um, and yeah, come check us out. We have a free side and a paid side. I think this week we're kind of mixing up the member side with the free side just because it's a short week. So if you want to get an idea of what we do on the trading floor, please help us out, or please check us out. And then if you choose to support the server, get a subscription, help us out monetarily because we have some big things in the works. I know you guys aren't going to want to miss. So, anyways, let's get started. So we traded Snap today as always. Like I said, we had some good trades. So it's a short week. So I did play into this week contracts. I will play into this week contracts tomorrow, but Wednesday and Thursday I'll be playing next week. So we're going to treat Wednesday and Thursday like a Thursday Friday. So we're going to use our rules and not play 1 DTEs or 0 DTEs on those. So my first trade on here is the WBA play. Bad entry. I literally bought the top. Like I went back and looked at it and I felt like an idiot. It just went against everything in my rule book. But Muffin has some really fire call outs and I didn't want to miss it. But instead of taking the time to look for my entry, I just bought in. So anyway, shout out to Muffin on the good trade. It was good call out. It was a bad trade on my part, poor executed. I think Ani, one of our analysts, actually made 60% on it because he actually waited for an entry. I just hit the buy button. But that's added to the rule book. Trust Muffin, but do our duty first. But the first Snapchat trade we took was at 950. We took a put. This was a bad trade for us. This was like a $15 loss. Kind of went against risk. I was letting risk breathe a little bit today, just because we have time, and I wanted to see our thesis. Also, I went against my rules here, and I wasn't really paying attention at open. I had a doctor's appointment this morning. As soon as I sat down on my computer today, the market opened, so I didn't kind of go through and look at what Snap was doing or what any of the market was doing at all, really. And I see that we gapped down, right? And tried to short a gap down. That went against our rules again. Just came into the market unprepared, but that's okay. It is what it is. So we bought at 950, bought a short, right? So I'm looking at our 1 minute. Bear volume is showing up. We get some nice wicks up here over our long signal. Um, Looking like we're You see them like we're wicking down, wicking down. I'm thinking that we're about to come back down here. Looking at the 3 minutes. I bought the end of this candle, start of this candle. All right, so I'm loving this wick down. I think we're about to come back down. And I got out of this at 10:01. Right, so on this candle, like we start moving up. And I got out here. I think it was when we broke this, like this kind of top area. Um, so not a bad entry, but just risk was a little bit. We kind of didn't respect it as much, but that's okay. Like I said, if we would have respected it more, I probably we wouldn't have been as bad down today. Like I said, if I would have traded Walgreens better today, we would have been break even on the account. But I kind of took a lotto play, over leveraged it, and I kind of paid the piper on that. But so this snap play, like I said, not a bad entry over a long signal. We're wicking down, like we're just look like we're topping here, right? And that sold at 10, so not a bad. The thesis was there. The risk was, we kind of went against risk a little bit. I think it was 15% loss. So it is what it is. But the thesis was there. We just, I don't know, just went the wrong way. This is also, we haven't really finished the gap fill yet, so I should have waited for this gap fill, because as soon as we gap fill, look what we did. All right, we tweezer top and we come down. So that's okay. We just got to make sure to always look for gap fills. I need to kind of come to the market more prepared. I didn't even notice it. I don't know how I didn't. I think because I'm not looking at yesterday's. I set my levels here, and I just kind of ignored yesterday's action, rather, where we opened and all that stuff. So, but anyways, the next trade we have on Snapchat was a call that we took at 10:06. Alright, so on the wrong side of this move again, I'm thinking that we see this tweezer. This is actually a super bearish sign. This is a reversal. Right, but I'm thinking we're kind of making a higher low here. Right, like look at this, is a big bull volume. The move is not as big as it could have been. Kind of an anomaly here, but I was watching the 1 minute some, but I was really more looking at the 3 minute. I'm really liking the 3 minute more and more, because it's a lot less stressful. But anyways, we enter at 10:06 and we exited down here. Alright, so I wanted to see the confirmed break of our long signal before we exit, and we exit 10:18. So literally this move, the start of this confirmed break under. So again, not bad. I just should have if I would have noticed here that we gap filled, and then once we filled the gap, we're coming down, would have been better. But just getting better. I'm not really mad. I'm not mad that I'm not happy, ecstatic that we drew down today, but I am happy in the fact that it is a chance for me to go back and learn. Because like I said, Friday was a banger day. I still try to critique what we did and find some holes in what we did. But on a day like that, it's kind of hard to do that. But today we have holes in what we did. We can go back and look and just add it to the rule book, add it to our head, so that later on we can notice what's going on. So again, you see we kind of dip down, lower high or higher low here. I'm thinking like we've maybe coming to back test this area. We come back up a little bit, and I ended up exiting like over here. I think we're gonna bounce, but nope, exit on this candle. So like I said, not a bad trade. This was a bigger loss. This was closer to 20%. Just because I think I struggled to get filled on the exit here. I had to keep adjusting the price. But not bad. I'm not mad about it. But we did hit a banger right here at 10:21. I shorted. Right, so I think I was looking at the 1 minute on this. Alright, so you see how like we've kind of broken down. We're trying to hold this like median. The median between these two levels is actually kind of important, as you can see here. We wick off of it and we wick off of it. You can see how we're consolidating here. Bull side anomaly, alright? And then we're just here, flatline, and then boom. We come down, break below. We're going to test this level one more time, and as soon as we do, we're down. And I ended up holding this move. This was a really good trade. This was like a 60% trade for us. So after I closed this trade, I was break even on the Walgreens trade, and I was literally break even on the day. And I should have exited Walgreens, but I was treating it like a lotto, but I was over leveraged on it, so kind of broke my rules and paid the piper. But that's where I had the rule book for a reason. All right, so we bought here at 1021, and we sold here at 1052. Right, so I see earlier we have bounced off this level. I kind of want to see what we do. You see, we're still wicking down. There's still a lot of sellers present down here, but we're just not doing anything. Right, we're not dropping down. Then we just consolidate here, right, for the next like 45 minutes or so. So it was a really good exit. Literally, could have would have been nicer to get in up here, right? Because we finished a gap fill, or even here, this would have been good to confirm that we're coming down with this lower high and these super high upper, or these super big upper wicks. But as you can see, we come down, break through the long signal, test it one more time, median, knife through, come back up, wick right off the median, and we just dump. So we're getting better at price action, getting better at entries. That's a really good entry here. Really nice executed trade. Had conviction on the entry, so I bought at 1021, so I was able to ride this move out. I don't even think I went negative at all on this trade, but able to ride this out, and we start knifing. So yeah, quick recap. Like I said, Muffin had a great call out, great DD on the Walgreens play. But we were all late on it. I know Riley and a few other guys were talking about Walgreens. I think Muffin mentioned it earlier. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And I think Muffin mentioned it earlier last week too. But it was seeing some nice action up, ready for that gap fill. Great play. I just had a bad entry, disrespected my entry rules. I treated it like a lotto, but I over leveraged on it. It was like I took close to 25% account size on a lotto, and even as account this size, like you never take that much on a lotto. And so it's on me. Um, but yeah, other than that, not a bad day. Risk, bless you. My girlfriend just sneezed. She's so cute. Um, but other than that, not bad. Risk could have been a little tighter, but I'm still happy with it because we had good theses behind it, and we still cut when we needed to. We respected those exit levels, those GTFO levels I always talk about, and we still managed to catch a good 60% play. Um, on a bigger account, if I'm can trade throughout the day, um, we might see some bigger 60% plays come out. I think if once we get this account up and I can trade multiple times or trade throughout the day on different tickers with comfortability, I think we'll be hitting some really nice plays, really nice entries. But yeah, other than that, that's all I got. I hope everyone had a good day, and I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. Peace.